Hi, and welcome to Elenator's audio stuff. As some of you might know, in my channel I have previously done videos where I have created a track from start to finish in 10 steps. So, when I got an invitation from Reason to make a collaboration video with them on their YouTube channel, where 4 producers are given a very mundane audio sample, where we also need to use their new vocoder BVX to create a whole track, I was very, very excited. Go and watch the Reason collaboration from the link down below and see what the other 3 producers created, and to listen to my track fully, but also the final track that I make in this video. It's called Give It Away, and it's available on all streaming platforms as well as music retailers. Also, this coming Sunday, I will also publish Ableton live performance of this song on my channel. So definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're not gonna miss it, because you don't want to miss it. It's gonna be great. I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be great. So let's get into showing how I made the track. Okay, so today is the day number 1 of making this track. In the past days, I've been really thinking about what direction I want to take this. I've been listening to a lot of music, so I haven't planned the song in my head, but I've been just thinking about sounds, production, direction. So then now I opened up Ableton Live, and the past 3 hours I've been just spent like finding sounds. I've found some loops, I've created some beats, I created some synths. So let's have a look what I have in here. So let's start with a rhythm. I want this kind of slightly angry energy, like powerful but frustrated, angry. I created this beat. It has a very like distinctive bass. It's kind of running, a bit like a chorus. But then I also created this bridge beat. And I thought this could be like a change. I was listening to music very loudly outside of my window. So I was thinking this bridge could be a very like a different change completely to this beat. I also have wavetable bass that sounded quite nice with this beat. Abbreviated chords. It's not really chord, but abbreviated sound. Percussion, so we have this loop. Sounds really cool. So we have this conga sound. And what I did is that I used groove pool here to match all the grooves for all of the tempos to that. I also have some piano chords here, but I'm not 100% sure. Are we gonna use those? It's kind of cool. And then I just went kind of crazy with it and just played around with some electric guitar sounds. I feel like this definitely needs some electric guitar. I feel like I need some angry shredding and some like distorted sounds and stuff. So I was just playing around with that. And then obviously we have the vocal, so
Several years ago, a good friend decided to leave education and
the sample that I was given. So I wanted to create all these sounds just to kind of bring the direction. I don't know if all of them are going to stay. I don't know if this is the direction, but I feel good about it for now, at least. So the next step is to slice up the vocals and play with the vocoder. And we're going to then obviously work on towards arranging it, add bits, and just like, yeah, maybe other vocals. I'm gonna slice them up now. Okay, I have the vocal samples here.
There will be no clarifying questions. I don't answer to you anymore.
Okay, today is the day number 2. Okay, so I have here the arrangement. So we have an intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. I did keep like a bridge to kind of go a slower one. Just that slow down in the beat and then go back to the So it's quite straightforward structure, arrangement-wise. And now I want to just keep it very simple. So I'm thinking about adding guitars and stuff, but then I want to really like play around with vocals on this track. So let's go and add vocals next. And now I've actually taken the vocal sample that was given to me. Basically, my aim was to find some hooks in there.
Just like a bad relationship, our communication has broken down.
So we have a little bit intro.
This just isn't going to work. This just isn't going to work.
So I think that's the hook of it. It just isn't going to work. Also, I just added some stuff on the bridge. I don't know if I want to keep them all yet.
I could accept this contract, smile and stay silent, and I will always be your biggest advocate. But I won't be greeting you in the hallways. There will be no clarifying questions. I don't answer to you anymore.
I love the drama. And now the aim is to add a vocoder to this. And we put the recent rack plugging effect, BVX, multi-mode vocoder. Let's put that in there. I really want to have that the MIDI carrier comes from somewhere else, from chords. So I already prepared a little bit. So I added this MIDI track here. I also added a wavetable here. So I don't know why I have two. Can just remove the other one. Outputs, put 8 resignation, and then there we go. So we are sending sound and MIDI into the vocoder. Take the autoplay off to make sure the side chaining here is also on.
Just like a bad relationship, our communication has broken down.
Love it! Already that.
Just like a bad relationship.
Yeah, the oscillator maybe add ramp pulse just because I want the lyrics to really be recognizable. Curve on. Ooh.
Just like a bad relationship, our communication has broken down.
So I want to hear a lot more the low end as well.
Just like a bad relationship, our communication has broken down.
So maybe I want to format it down a little bit. Let's just keep it simple.
Just like a bad relationship.
Yeah, let's add the 7th there. Do we want to add something here? I want to keep this one really simple though. I might play with the matrix and all that later. I just want to keep this one as clear as possible. Yeah, how does that sound?
This just isn't going to work.
Love it. And what I could do is automate a little bit of the format just to kind of play around with it. So format... something like that.
Going to work.
Yes.
I don't answer to you anymore.
I don't answer to you anymore. Her voice coming in a little bit in parts. So example here.
There will be no clarifying questions.
I don't answer to you anymore.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So what I will do next is I might just write some lyrics around these to accompany these. So I'm also thinking about Finnish rap. I like that because Finnish goes like, it's so rhythmic and stuff. So let's go and do that now. Okay, so, oh my God, I was just playing around with vocals, like vocal harmonies. And I had added the vocoder to these with the similar method that I did before. And listen to this. I'm so psyched about this. Listen what happens here. Instead of having chords or anything in this, I think I'm going to just go with these and then add some guitars on it. But I don't think I'm going to go for any synths because this is enough. This is like adds the mid frequency area completely. But also I just kept it really, really simple again, formatted a little bit, added unison, obviously harmonics I have, but the pulse I just kept it very, very simple. I just freaking love that. Here, Finnish rap. So let me write some lyrics and we're gonna record this. Okay, I have some lyrics here. Let's go. No siis juttu on niin, että tässä suhde on pelkkää viihdettä, Kärpäsistä, härkäsii ja awekward tilanteita. Pitäiskö paeta ikkunasta, Harkita suistuu raiteilta? No ohhoh. Ei tommosen. I have also now added some chorus vocals as well. If it doesn't bring you joy. So if it doesn't bring you joy, give it away. And then when the vocoder hook comes in, I have some long like notes just going on there. So let's just add vocoder to the rap and the chorus vocals and just see what we can do there.
Niin, että suhde on pelkkää viihdettä Kärpäsistä.
No, external.
Juttu on niin, että suhde on pelkkää viihdettä Kärpäsistä, härkäsii ja awekward tilanteita. Pitäiskö paeta ikkunasta, Harkita, suistuu, raiteilta.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, formatting that a little bit higher.
Juttu on niin, että suhde on pelkkää viihdettä Kärpäsistä.
Let's see how it sounds with the whole thing.
Juttu on niin, että suhde on pelkkää viihdettä. Nyt pitäis kuunnella F:ää, on mä aika ihana sentää. Nyt
You could literally just have that by itself.
yeah. Onko kurssi tai klubi, jossa ajan
Some of it, this always like is very self-ironic for me. Like, yeah. I don't know. Okay, and now we have the chorus, and I think we definitely need to do the same thing here at Vocoder. I just feel like this whole track is based on very strong bass and rhythm, and then lots of layers.
If it doesn't bring you joy.
What I could also try with here is just let's throw some presets out of interest. What is in here? Childish Play, Days Narrow. Let's try that.
If it doesn't bring you joy.
But not with that.
If it doesn't bring you joy.
See, presets are sometimes awesome.
If it doesn't bring you joy.
So I was thinking, like, what else do I want? And I really want guitars. I would love some awesome guitar. And I thought, well, I'm going to ring my friend Toby. And Toby recorded some awesome guitar samples. Okay, so I got the guitar samples from Toby and I've just put them in here. This is what we have. The pitch was to have distorted, deep, and like big guitars, dark guitars. Okay, so it's been a couple days and I have been using a lot of time to just kind of finish this up, add details. And what that includes is, example, I went through the drums and the percussion and the bass and made sure that the groove is really working. I used a groove called Jazz 5 Swing, blah, 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 to actually match the groove on the drum beat and the bass together. There's a lot of, it's very swingy. I literally use so much time to really craft the vocals. So I have so many vocal tracks in here. All of them are matching. All of them are well balanced. Obviously I mixed it as well. So I've used a lot of mixing tools here. I use some vocal bender, shifter, auto-tune, a lot of playing around with the BVX. What else have I done? Also added a lot of these sound effects, like a little details and stuff. So example, in the verse, one of the phrases that I say in Finnish is, why am I still here? Are my feet glued on the floor, or do I just like spanking? And it's kind of, it translates a bit funny in English, but I thought it was really funny to kind of add a spanking effect here. Every single transition is slightly different. Also added little risers here. This really cool clunky sound. I really love this kinetic metal plugging device. And then there's this clicking, talking sound. Obviously, I have some reverse cymbal here as well. Also, one thing I did in the end was really go through the dynamics and just like move things around, see like, is there stuff that is unnecessary? So I actually, one big thing was that I went through the guitars and I deleted quite a lot of clips, a lot of layers. I was like, well, to be honest, there was enough stuff already. Everything that needs to be there is there, but there's nothing extra. So in the beginning, I had this little sentence here.
Just like a bad relationship, our communication has...
And I actually played this to my husband and he was like, well, is that necessary there? And I was like, actually, it's not necessary. And it's actually, the intro is a lot more cleaner now.
just isn't going to work.
It's actually a lot more cleaner, it's interesting, and the reduction of guitar sounds there also just gives it more like simplicity power. Power, but simple way. I mixed it and mastered it, and yeah, I think it is about ready now. How crazy is this? Okay, so now it's ready and I'm gonna play you a little clip of it. Obviously, if you wanna hear it fully, then go into the collaboration video that I did with Reason and you can hear this song, but also obviously the other 3 songs that amazing producers did. Or go to my Spotify or other streaming platforms or retailers and go and listen it from there. There's gonna be also a live performance of this coming week on my channel, so listen, the whole thing, yeah.
This just isn't going to work. This just isn't going to work.
Ja siis juttu on niin, että suhde on pelkkää viihdettä. Kärpäsistä, härkäsii ja awekward tilanteita. Pitäiskö paeta ikkunasta, Harkita, suistuu raiteilta. No hoho. Mitä mä teen tässä vielä? Sun lempinimii on vaikee niellä. Gaslighting, fighting ja muita klassikoita. Onko mun jalat liimassa vai tykkäänkö liikaa piiskasta? Hyi, ei tommosia. Doesn't bring you joy. Keep it away. If it doesn't bring you joy.
Thank you also for all my Patreon family. Without you, honestly, I couldn't create content. I couldn't make all my music as well. And you inspire me so much. It's such an amazing family and there's so much fun. Discord, weekly live streams, monthly masterclass deep dives and feedback and all kind of fun. So here are my beautiful Patreon family. Come and join us. Link down below for that as well. And thank you so much